Hello everybody, welcome back to another video where today we are back in my command block world. You will see what this wall is for. It's actually to block something out from you guys. Actually, let's turn down my audio because I cannot let you guys hear what that thing does. Sadly, we can have no sound today because if we do, that will actually let you guys hear what some of what that thing does over there. So I can't let that happen. But today, as you can see, I have 4 repeating command blocks here. Some of them are empty, and some of them are actually not. Because today we are going to be messing around with a command that I saw recently. And then I'm also going to be showing you guys how to use this command. And I'll be showing you guys how to make another command. So this is a spell command. This allows you to make spells, which is really cool. For example, execute at E. This is the command. I'll tell you guys exactly how that works in a second. Actually, I messed it up. There we go. Let's get ourselves an anvil. And if we get ourselves a paper. Now, this also works with other items, or I'm pretty sure it does, so let's actually test that. Let's test and see if this works. I'm pretty sure it does, so if let's say I put the paper in here, and I rename it Hi. Let's grab that. Now, we're also going to do this with the trident to make sure that this works, and just for fun, we'll do it with the anvils, too. See if it works with the anvils. We're just going to name them Hi. There you go. So, this is a repeating command block. It is always active. If I drop this, lightning comes down. I'll add in some artificial sound effects for you guys. Look at this! Oh, I am Thor, the god of thunder. And actually, what's really cool about that is from me saying that, let's say I took a stone axe, I can go over to this command and see how it says name Hi. I can actually go all the way back over to that name and make it so that it says the name is Hammer. Then, if I put this in here and I name it Hammer, or actually we can't have that capital in there, I don't think. I think the capital would have to be in there, but we're going to put Hammer. Then I can do this. How amazing is that? It's one use, and I think there are ways to make it more than one use. But for now, I don't know how to do them. But today we're going to be messing around with this command. But first, I want to show you guys how to make some custom enchants, because this is more in the mythical area. This is more in the mythical area of thing. This is more like a mythical episode. So, first things first, what you want to do is you want to grab yourself a comparator and a repeater. That's all you need. It's literally all you need for this command. And some command blocks. But once you do it, you want to set up something like this. Now, this last command is if you want to make it so it takes away XP. But here's how it works. So here's the thing. First off, you want to know what kind of enchantment you want to make. Let's say I want to make a command that works with, let's say, a sword. And we want to make it, we could call it, dual blade or something. There are other ways to get it so that it says dual blade when you hover over it, but we're not going to be doing that now. I'll probably do something about lore tags later, but for now, let's say we want to call that enchantment dual blade. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get a sign so I can know what it is. No, sorry, I'm typing in dual. We just need a sign. Sign. We're going to grab ourselves a sign, and then we're going to call it dual blade. There we go. So now, what we want to do is we want to find an enchantment that you can put on a sword that has more than one level. So, like, let's say, where's one? Sharpness would work, but we're not going to do sharpness because we don't want them to be getting extra sharpness from this. So let's say smite. So we're going to say, so first off, we got to say enchant at P smite 1, 2, true. I don't think I actually have to put 1, 2. That should be it. Let me just quickly check that. And 1, yeah. So that's all we have to do. That's literally all you have to do for the first command. Then this command will actually test if this is on. basically, this command will test if you have something that it can enchant. It will not work when it's not in your hand. There are a couple other things you have to take into consideration with this, but that's all you have to do for so far. And let's actually change the weather really quick. Let's go clear. And weather clear. Clear. I'm an idiot. You know what? This isn't going to work. We're just going to let it rain. But yeah, basically, once that happens, it will activate this comparator and then go on to this one. Then you want to go to Effect, at P, at P, and then you want to figure out what you're going to be giving them. For us, we're probably going to be doing Effect at P Strength. And then all you have to do is go like 1, 2, or 1, 1 true. Like, that's it. So we're just going to say, we'll just put it as 1, like Effect at P Strength, 1, 1 true. So basically what this means is you will then have this. You'll have strength. But here is where this gets a little bit tricky. It will be taking away up to 50 levels of what you have for this as a consequence. You can get rid of this if you want. This command does not have to happen. You can just leave these two. But then there's this, where you can say XP, I think you would say like minus 50L. I think that's how it works. Slash XP minus 50L. And then, yeah. And then you want to go at P. So, sadly, this is not a multiplayer compatible command. This, sadly, does not work. Also, while you are using this command, you will not be able to gain XP. Because it's a repeat command, this actually takes away all of your levels. Sorry, I said that wrong. Basically, this all needs redstone, and if I just grab myself a lever, we can now actually test this command. This works very similar to, no, let me just, like, look up and not show you guys, and then I can... Right here, it's very similar to this command. Actually, this technically would be a custom enchant command, because that's actually how it works. But this actually gives you 2 effects, and that's how we made the shield command. But with this one, we're not making a shield command, we're making a very, very special dual blade command. It basically allows us to get strength with our sword, and it makes it more of a custom enchant than anything else. So if I do this, watch this. If I go in this command, it says, the target LynxOfPower does not hold an item. Yeah, right down. But if I do this... Hey guys, before we begin, I would like to tell you guys about something that I want you guys to do for me. So I want a new intro, and I want it to be with this song. This is Professor Layton and the Curious Village, Layton's theme, Electro Swing by the Musical Ghost. I want it to be using this song in the background of my intro. So yeah, I want you guys to make an intro for me, and use this. Sorry for interrupting, and I will see you guys back in the video. I get strength. And then if I get rid of it, I don't have strength anymore. Strength, no strength. And I get Smite 2, which is actually how it works. And as you can see here, when I hold it, this turns on and this turns on. When I do this, it doesn't work. And if I go, and let's just quickly test this. If I go in here, we're going to actually spawn in some mobs here. Then watch this. As I kill these zombies, I'm going to kill them all. And look. As I'm gaining experience, nothing happens. All the experience can actually be used for technically during this time is actually to be used as mending, because you will not be able to grab any experience whatsoever while using this command. That's just the penalty for using it. I thought that was actually a very good way to do it. Also, if you turn it off all this is a hack. Tell me if you guys can fix it. You keep the strength. Flick the lever again, it goes away, then I have to flick it again. Which is really weird. I don't know why that happens, or I do know why it happens, I just wish it wouldn't happen. But yeah, that's what happened. But now we're going to mess around with some spells. Because, imagine having a PvP war with not only custom enchants, but custom spells. Like, how amazing would that be? For one, this is very helpful for maps, actually, because, like, imagine, you can add custom spells and stuff to this. But we have a little bit more that we can do. We have this we can just take this to the next level anyway. That just works that way. But what if we took this and another spell command? Here's what I'm thinking. We're going to be testing this. This is number one. This is a first test. So we're going to say execute. So actually, here's what we're going to need to do. So we're going to execute at E. We're going to go type equals item. And then we're going to say name. That is a comma. I'm going to be explaining this whole command in a second. Don't you guys worry. So basically, the execute is executing it to a certain entity. So basically, what this does is it executes this command to a certain entity, to all entities, but then we say that it has to be an item. But now we're going even further to say that it has to have the name, jump. So now it has to have the name jump. Otherwise, it will not work. Then we are going to do this, because it will be in the direction you are looking, but you can just do the tilde, 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 which is the little squiggly line thing. That right there. Now, then you have to put in your next command. Then, TP at P tilde, tilde, I'm going to say 5 tilde. And then that should be how it works. So now let's just test this. If I take an anvil, so we're going to need an anvil. Anvil. And then we're going to get a paper. Paper. And we're going to name it jump. There, so we have our little jump spell here, or at least that's what I think. And then let's just switch this to always active and see if it works. Oh, it worked! Oh no! Snap, I broke myself. Okay, I know what happened. I know what happened. Now, what we want to do is then, we want to go comparator. Then we want to take this and we want to kill at E type equals item name equals jump. And I think that should work. So if I just... Easy. Look at that. We now have a jump spell. Like, imagine doing this in PvP. Like, even with this. Like, look at that. That's amazing. You can take this to huge levels. But look at that. We just... Look at that. You don't have to make it paper. What you could actually do is if you want to... Like, I imagine, like, a jump boost thing as being green. So you could make it so that you could go... You could rename this just jump. And then right there, you have the jump spell, which is really cool. And actually, let's do something else. So see how I did this? So basically, so it puts them 5 blocks up in the air. But here's, like, what if I just, like... Look at this! Oh my word, I can go forever! Oh, I'm gonna have to blur out that thing at the side. But look at that! You can just forever just jump up as high as you want. That's so cool! So you now have a jump spell, which is really, 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 really cool. So now, with our jump spell, we can... I am going to be making a custom crafting command next time. And I'll be able to show you guys how to make it so you can custom craft these spells, which is going to be super cool. But let's try and make one last spell. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we make a spell that digs out like this big of an area underneath you. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, actually, I should explain this command first. So here's how the command works. You have execute, which means it will basically treat the thing that you're defining to be executed. It will use the command on that like it's... Like it would... Like if you used a command on yourself. So it would be execute at E type item. So that means... this is actually the bracket that defines, like, this is, read this too. It will say type, and it has to be, the little square bracket thing. It can't be any other kind of bracket. At E, no space, bracket, type equals item. So then it thinks, okay, so if there's an item on the ground, I will then, do the command. Well, no, then we want to put comma, name equals jump. So then it will look for an item, but then it will also make sure that its name is jump. Then this will be in the direction you're looking. And honestly, you could just do tilde, tilde, tilde. This is just how I was taught to do it. Then you do TP at P, and then you just put the command that you want to use. And it's super simple like that. Like, for this one, I just did it so that execute at E type item equals hammer, blah, blah, blah. Summon lightning bolt at tilde, tilde, -1 tilde. Like, it just means that it spawns it 1 block below you. So it spawns it, like, right on you. So that's how I did it. But now we're going to make one last one, and then we might make another custom enchant just for fun. So here's what we're going to be doing. I'm thinking, again, we're going to try and make it so that it digs out a block like that right underneath you. So what we're going to do is we're going to do execute at E. And there we go. Now, what we should do is we should be able to set this to always active. Then we're going to grab ourselves a beautiful, beautiful anvil. And then we're going to put these away. And then with our beautiful, beautiful anvil, we are going to be renaming our little dig spell. Now, what are we going to use for our dig spell? What I'm thinking is we're actually going to be using, let's just say, let's use light gray dye, because it kind of looks like rocks. What we'll do is we will rename these as dig. And then with our little dig, what we are going to do is we are going to... And look at that! That's really cool. And it does... I don't know if it's killing the command. So let's just test this. We're going to grab ourselves a block and we're just going to build up. And we're just going to... And it does get killed, but it actually goes pretty far. Guys, so I went through this for a bit, and actually not too long, but I honestly can't figure out how to do this. If you guys can figure out how to do it, definitely go ahead, because some of you guys are probably better at commands than I am, but obviously, like, look at these commands. You can now have custom spells in your worlds. It's amazing. But there are tons of other things you can do if you want to see more. I'm hoping to actually make a little map for you guys where I will just be showcasing a ton of different spells that I'll be making as far as the eye can see. Actually, probably not that long because that'd be way too much. I'll just be making custom enchantments and just custom spells all around. And it'll just be a ton of fun. So if you guys do want to see that map, please comment down below and I will make you guys that map. In the meanwhile, while I'm making my other map that I did tell you guys about on stream if you were there. But yeah, now you can get yourselves custom enchants and amazing little custom spells. Like, it's amazing. And you can use these in different PvP aspects, which is actually really cool. So as you can see, like, if you're running, it doesn't work too well. But you can actually dig around yourself, and actually, if you're on a map like this, you could just keep doing this. And the person who is following you might actually get, like, stuck in these holes and then have to jump out. And it would just be super annoying for that person to try and follow you in PvP. And even then, you could use it to find diamonds. Even if you're losing a block in the process, it's a really great way to dig, even if you lose the block. But if you guys can't figure out a way to get the block, go ahead and tell me. But yeah, that's all I have for today. But I am hoping to make a lot more of these command block tutorials that you guys will be able to enjoy. Will be able to enjoy. But at the very end of this video, I just quickly want to re-go over each and every command. So, today we learned how to make custom spells, as in our jump and dig spell. And even if we wanted to, we could go ahead and get back our amazing little lightning spell, which we could use bone meal for. Let's just grab ourselves another anvil, and we will rename it. And we can rename it. So then we can put this in here and just put it in as lightning, because I did change this off cam. And then, pa-chow! Pa-chow! Look at that. We get lightning! We get lightning! And then we can do the dig spell. But yeah, we have these awesome, really cool spells. And you get these amazing custom enchants. And just to prove to you guys how good these enchants are, I'm just gonna make one more off cam just in the middle of this little recap, just to show you guys how amazing these little creations are. So if you just give me 1 second here, I can make you guys a whole other one in a jiffy. At P, and then it's as easy as that. Now this should work. If I made a mistake, this is gonna be super dumb, and I'm probably gonna be very embarrassed, but let's hope it does. And look at that! We've gone to a power! I did it right first time. It's as simple as that. And at first, I thought these commands were really cheesy. I'm probably gonna put a warning about this at the beginning. But yeah, I really thought these commands were super cheesy. These types of commands, I just thought they weren't good. They were really bad. There was no point in having them. But when I really thought about it, there's a lot of implications of just using this. It works really well. You don't need to have it for, like, you don't need it to say, you don't need it to, on the bottom, say, have a tag that says that you now have underwater breathing. You don't need it to not show that thing in the corner. It just shows you what's going on. It tells you, hey, you got that. It's actually better. And even then, look at this. It comes back, this trident will come back to me, and I can keep using this command because it has loyalty. So that could just be another, you could just say that's another perk of your amazing custom command. So I would go ahead, share this video with your friends, and maybe even just make a world of it by yourself and tell them, hey, I looked up a YouTube video and found this really cool command, and now look at this, you guys. You can get custom enchantments. Just give your friend... All you have to do is make the command, give your friend a sword, or give your friend a trident, and it's as easy as that. And imagine, once dual wielding is a thing in Pocket Edition, you'll be able to hold two at once and have two... And you'll have two things going on at once. These are really awesome because these commands in the future will be able to work if you're holding them in both hands. It's just gonna be an amazing implication that you can do. It's a great command, and I highly recommend using it. I'm going to be using this in some maps that I will be making, but I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a big fat thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and leave a big fat thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. And if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye! I didn't do my squeaky voice. Goodbye! Use these commands, they are awesome.